Welcome to my first video on structural health monitoring. Structural health monitoring is also called in short form as SHM. Okay, it's also called SHM. Alright. By the wording itself, structural health monitoring, you can guess the definition of SHM. It's the health monitoring of the structure. Simply as we monitor our human health, we monitor the structural health. Okay. Now I have written here a definition of the SHM, and I will read it out. Structural health monitoring is the condition or serviceability assessment of structures to provide information on the current state of structures by measuring vibration responses and other physical phenomena and conditions. Okay, structural monitoring, health monitoring is the condition or serviceability assessment. It's the assessment of the condition and serviceability. By condition you means whether it is weak or strong, that's it. And by serviceability means can it give service to public or not. And this assessment is done to provide information on the current state of structure by measuring vibration responses and other physical phenomena and condition. Okay, the structural vibration, this information is devised or taken out by measuring the vibration responses. Weak or strong structure have different kind of vibration. So if a structure is weak, it gives different vibration, and when it is strong, it gives different one. And other physical phenomena conditions means like there are different parameters apart from vibration, right? There are the UV reflection and the ultrasound measurements, etc. There are different kind of things. So okay, in simple wording, I'll show you a diagram here. This is a bridge here. Okay, and you want to assess the condition of this bridge. So what you do is you just put out sensors in different location, and you ask the sensors to measure the vibrations of the structure, and the information of vibrations provided, and you just do post-processing. Okay, now let us go to the scope of SHM. This is not a fixed kind of thing, but I have written here for you to inform you about the basic thing of SHM. Alright, the scope of SHM is divided into three parts. The first one is assessment of condition and load carrying capacity of the structure system. So it is a structural assessment, and we assess the actual condition and load carrying capacity of the structural system. By meaning actual condition, where it says that whether it is weak or strong, and load carrying capacity means either it carries the load in which it was designed for or not. So structural assessment is done in a very short period of time. And in the other hand, structural monitoring in number 2, it's a separation of structures on a continuous basis using sensors, and it is done in order to maintain the functionality utility of the structure. So you have a very old bridge, and it's very weak here. It's past 100 years old, and it's a very important bridge because a lot of traffic passes by, and people are greatly benefited by this bridge, and you want it giving service for many years to come. So what you do is you do structural monitoring on this bridge by like attaching different sensors, and you take out data over a long period of time, and you use this data to maintain this breeze. Okay, the third one is structure control in our scope of SHM. So what structure control is it is the control of dynamic responses behavior of structures under various environmental load. So it is basically attached in planes these days, and this scope is really far from the two scope structural assessment and structural monitoring. Now let us move on to the priority of using SHM. There are a lot of priority on use of SHM, but mainly I have listed here two priority because they are important. Okay, the first one is economic condition or economic feasibility of using SHM in structures. So let us say there are two conditions. There are two cases, case 1 and case 2. Okay, in case 1 there is a building and it had a lot of crack, it is in weak condition, and it costs around 5 million, and there is a breeze. Okay, there's a breeze and it costs like 20 million. Okay, alright, in the case 1 you have to use SHM and it cost like 6 million, and in case 2 the SHM also cost like 8 million, and this breeze is also in weak condition, I forgot to tell you, and the government is planning to dismantle this breeze and build new one which cost like 80 million, and it is of same design of this old breeze, and the maintenance and retrofitting of this bridge cost like 5 million. So the total cost of maintenance is like 5, 10, 13 million, and you don't want to spend 18 million for the same kind of breeze. In 13 million this breeze can give service over a long period, but hey, in this building, like, you don't want to spend 6 million to like maintain this building which cost 5 million. So this is about the economic feasibility, and the second priority is according to the type of structure, and you must use SHM if it is a building of structure of public importance, in the structure, in naval structures, in offshore structures, and so on. The point is the structures will be of public importance, and it must like benefit the economic condition of a country. So this is much for now. Please join me in the next video. Until then, I want to say bye bye.